Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome to Marvel Spider-Man, available only on the PlayStation 4 exclusive only. So, so this is a live stream of questions and answers on Paper Mario Z. So, yes. Oh my gosh, yes, hello, Brandon Williams is in the live stream, and Austin Lawrence is in the live stream. So, how are you doing, fellas? So, yeah. oh my, it's pretty awesome, isn't it? Oh my goodness. We had like 4 people coming in, and then 2 people just slept all of a sudden. And, like, I don't understand. Uh, all I can say is welcome to Marvel Spider-Man live stream of questions and answers, comments on Paper Mario Z. If anybody is wondering, and I did say I start around 1, people really need to listen when I meant what I said, and I said what I meant, and not in a ridiculous goof up way. And they think, oh, you're just joking. Does this look like I'm playing jokes to you? I mean, seriously, I'm not playing games to play an April Fool's prank on anybody, because it's not funny. Kyle Bryant is in the live stream, and he's in the chat, and thank you for coming into the live stream. Thank you for the rules, Kyle. So, I know for those, you guys have questions and answers for those who are willing to know about why Paper Mario Z. I mean, can anybody answer that? Sure thing. I mean, I'm in no hurry if you want to know. So, yep. It is pretty obvious. So, oh yeah. Remember, oh yeah, so if anyone has any questions and answers, we're willing to give out, and somewhat, I'd be glad to share you. So this live stream is gonna last like between 1 to 2 hours, depends on if anybody's in the mood. So, oof. Okay, so you still have the headache. Sorry about that. I didn't. So hopefully, if you are still doing what you're supposed to do, I'll be glad. Spin cycle. Spin. That's the spin cycle. Never mind. Air combat, traversal, zip point to point, launch, wall run. Air tricks. That's what is it? A triangle and circle thing. Okay, that's how I remember. It's okay, so I'm pretty sure that you have really good answers or questions. So, is anybody ready to fire off the first question? Because I am. Because remember, don't be shy. Just answer the question, and I would love to hear it from you. I mean, it's not that complicated. Give me a question. Is anyone answer? I mean, on the first comic strip thumbnail, you see Goku Black and Dark Glitter Dream and Black Lady Queen on the first comic strip thumbnail about setting up a plan in motion. And now, I mean, come on, anybody has a questions, if you have any type, I would love to answer from you. Kyle Bryant, I know you will take it easy. Austin Lawrence, you have a question for me about what it is on the first comic strip thumbnail or not. Brandon Williams, if you have a question for me about the comic strip thumbnail, which you absolutely enjoy, just answer away, because I am no stranger. Okay, Brandon will, that's not the question I'm looking for, Brandon. Not that, it's not a part of the subject. Try again, please. Please try again. You're saying, what do I think about Hamtaro crossing over Glitter Force? It'll be cute and all, but like I said, it's not a part of the subject. So, look, I explained this to you already. I did see Hamtaro before, I'm not gonna lie, but seeing it as a crossover would be pretty interesting. Ooh, I think I got something that Austin Lawrence might have in mind. What, I know they're like some SAO characters, but I can get that to it. What happens if Sword Art Online made a crossover with Paper Mario Z, huh? So, yeah, how's that for something? So, any other questions? I mean, I don't mind, because if nobody answers, I'm gonna get a little worried and not trying to something else. I mean, so Brandon, when I meant read the words on the comic strip thumbnail that I write on, you read the words, don't just... I know it's all right to look at the bit of the comic strip and all, but reading the words is just as important for like reading the basics. So you got to read very, very closely. Otherwise, learning experience of how to read, because reading is just as important as looking. So once again, reading is just as important as looking. I'm still available for Q&A, so once again, don't be shy. You see your page, Ronnie making some... Okay, a question from Austin. POV, your Kirito. All right. You see your page. Okay. Ronnie making something. Okay. Is Ronnie a young lady for Kirito? Because that is my guess. I can tell. Yeah, Ronnie has got to be. Yeah. This is just a wild guess, but I think I am correct. Ronnie is making something. What do you do? What do I do? Okay, I'm Kirito, and you see your page, Ronnie making something. What do I do if I was Kirito? I am going to say, you know, if Ronnie was making something, basically his sword student. Okay. I'm not saying she's a blacksmith. No, no, she's a fighter. She's a sword specialist fighter, but not as good as what I think I would say as Kirito is. But then again, I would say Ronnie would be making something. Would Glitter Force be a part of DC? If when I mention about Q&A on Paper Mario Z, Q&A on Paper Mario Z, but since that part of the subject is with DC characters with Glitter Force, to be honest, I would say yes. Yes. So, on the second comic strip thumbnail, Regina from Glitter Force Doki Doki and myself were the only ones who are standing in Goomba Village, the nice folks in Goomba Village. And yeah, that is, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because I can definitely check of what it says. So, from Goomba Village, and not to mention of going from fighting off against the Goomba brothers, if you want to know. I mean, I know she's from the Japanese version of Glitter Force. Why does she mention by saying she shares one body with the same mind and structure, and then sharing the thoughts of who she loves? And it's like, oh, I wonder who that could be, huh? Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna. that would be something else. So Regina does have a liking interest to me very much, besides Maya's best friend from Glitter Force Doki Doki. Of course, she doesn't remember because she couldn't remember what her love interest was, because when Mr. Negative kind of ambushed it, but it's that way later. I'll give you that. So, it's like, right. And what is your objective here? My objective is to find my allies and friends who got knocked out of Bowser from Peach's castle in the sky. So Karai and Princess Azura were there in Toad Town, if you want to know. Azura from Fire Emblem Fates. Karai was a combination mix of Shadow Glitter Dreams DNA, Hatsune Miku, which is the Vocaloid, and Sailor Moon all combined into one, if you remember. And yes, she's like one of my own people with which would be the Lumar Star Beams, as Rosalina calls it, from Super Mario Galaxy. We went to the top of the hill called, I'm not sure if it's called Star Hill or Star Haven. I mean, you got any more questions and answers? I'm right here. I mean, please just feel free to have questions and answers of Paper Mario Z. That's something related to with Sword Art Online characters, like Asuna, if you want to know. Glitter Force members, yes. DC, yes. Marvel, yes. If I'm going to say Dragon Ball, yes. Dragon Ball Fighters, yes. So there you have it. So please, I mean, don't be afraid to answer or say something. So anything from what you have? Well, we had like 7 people, and then 2 people left, and then I don't know what is going on. I told people that I'm gonna start a live stream today, and I meant it. So when I'm live streaming on PlayStation Broadcasting, that's straight into YouTube, just not directly. Straight into YouTube is where you have to, directly into YouTube, right? Would be like live streaming with the Elgato, if you want to know, without the PlayStation broadcasting. And that's what it counts for. So, you know, I thought that when the Alliance those who look out for me, if you want to know, is a very interesting experience. I don't see any more questions. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have some questions and answers. I mean, that has to do something that's related. Something related from Paper Mario Z, such as Sailor, like the Sailor Scouts. Don't be silent, because if why would I do a live stream in the first place if for those who remain silent by not telling me anything else? Come on, I'm not boring. Why would some people say that I'm boring? Because I am not. You, please, just say something. And also, like Austin Lawrence said, let's get the views up. Say something, because for those who remain silent are not doing a good job. Look, I know everybody's like tired and all, but please, I'm trying to help you guys to boost your morale or some sort, so please say something in the chat. I mean, it's not that hard. If this is going to be a short live stream, then I'm definitely going to have to end this live stream for those who are not talking in the chat anyways. Come on, I mean, I'm right here. Any questions and answers of Paper Mario Z? Otherwise, I will, like I said, the live stream will be like 1 to 2 hours. But if no one's chatting or talking, the live stream is going to be less than an hour, and and it's not going to be posted up. Brandon, please change that subject. That's not helping. Not helping, Brandon. That's not helping. Try something else. Not helping. Gonna have to delete that comment because that is not a part of the subject. Don't do that. Not a part of the subject. If I see that again, I'm gonna delete it again. Don't test me, please. Do not test me. Do not. It's not funny. It's not a game. It's not a joke. I'm serious. Do not go there. I already explained this to you, and I don't want to hear it ever again. Okay, Brandon? I will do something that I don't want to do. Will do, don't want to do. Don't go there. Now, please, when I meant that subject about Paper Mario Z, I meant that, not the other way around. Please. I'm asking nicely here. I'm not going to go overboard. So from what I saw from the comic strip thumbnail, is that Vegeta and Kurumi Tokisaki and Sailor Mini Moon were trapped in the Koopa Brothers fortress. Hello, LaFlash. Welcome to the live stream of Marvel Spider-Man. This is questions and answers on comments of Paper Mario Z. So yeah, it's if you are free to tell anything on Q&A that's basically related with DC heroes or DC characters, Marvel characters, and those like characters from Sword Art Online and Dragon Ball, and also Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, of course. Oh yeah, something that we have in common. So, as I was saying, yeah, and also that character, yeah, Kurumi Tokisaki from Data Live. Well, I have not watched Data Live, kind of heard of it, haven't seen it though, but it's, So, I'm guessing if you wonder how am I doing, LaFlash, I am doing alright so far, and pretty dandy. Okay, that went from 5 to 3. That is so weird. If it dips less than 3, the live stream's gonna be over, and I'm gonna have to stop it. Thanks. It's a milestone to get 1,000 subscribers, and it's really amazing. So, notice that Bowser and his minions, you know, the Koopa Brothers, were not an easy battle, of course. And getting the first Star Spirit for the ones who've been trapped under the Koopa Brothers fortress, they finally got it. So Goku Black and Cooler are watching this from a distance, or somehow from where they exactly, or who knows where, and wanted to know, and they finally discovered that they got the first Star Spirit, the original Alliance. And so for that, you know, if I can explain it to you, that would be better, and I'm pretty sure if you might have a question on it, that may help. So I think I can do that to give you a bit of a clue to fill in the void. That might help out if you, like I say, willing to remember on this, which is pretty obvious that I'm pretty sure that it may help you, or whichever works in your own, or should I say your very own, man. Okay. So we know that Cooler is involved. Of course, Goku Black knows that who are the biological parents. He knows that it's Rosalina, all right, but yes, and to be honest, he knows who the bio father is, but he knows he's not gonna spoil it for, like, I don't know, like somewhere halfway, but mentions the word bio father when Cooler says it, but that is like till later. So there you have it. So the Alliance, along with Mario and friends and allies, finally got the first Star Spirit and finally got themselves well, they already got star power. Of course, they are having that new star power where Bowser has to strip most of everyone's powers and superpowers and super abilities of what happened. So having that star power is like Power Rangers Zeo. Every time you fight, you get stronger, and there you have it. You get stronger, and every time you fight, and by leveling up. So, yes, it works. So they were going to find next Star Spirit, and on their way is to Mount Rugged. They have to go over Mount Rugged, of course, picking up new allies like Gubario, Cooper, along with Bombette. Yes, Bombette, who was in the Koopa Brothers Fortress. And now Parakarry from Mount Rugged, who delivers letters. You know, the flying Koopa named Parakarry delivers mail. And the letters, you know, from his mailing package. He has a bag, a carrying mail bag. Parakarry's a mailman. If you want to know, he's a mailman. Finally, we got all the letters, and then Parakarry wants to help out. And so for that, we had to cross through Mount Rugged and straight into the dry desert. And we sense there are some more allies that are in Dry Village, if you want to know. So I'm pretty sure. Why do you think I'm pausing or stopping? I'm not. Is because I'm looking at the comic strip thumbnails of how do we, by the name of, that Vegeta can sense there are allies nearby inside the village by the name of Clara, Lily, and Zoe, if you want to know. So Clara, which is basically the name. Actually, hello, AJ Miller. Hi there. So welcome to Marvel. On Paper Mario. Oh no. Oof. Yeah, got it. Sorry. The stupid controller got disconnected. Oh, I hate it. Alright, sorry. It kind of happens. Not very much, but then again, there's no such thing as the perfect PS4 controller anyways. So there you have it. So basically, Clara, by the name of Glitter Clover, Lily, by the name of Glitter Peace, if you want to know. So there you have it. Remember, Brandon, if you speak anything about that's not related to the subject about, and if you say the word Hamtaro again about this, I will delete it. Please. Any subject that's not about Hamtaro. And hello, the Mage Wolf. Welcome to the live stream of questions and answers of Paper Mario Z right here on Marvel Spider-Man. So, yes. So, for those who are trying to read but haven't read the whole thing, I can give you and fill up the void if you guys would love to know. So, yeah, so they found more allies in Dry Village. So thanks to Vegeta right there. How you doing, Mage Wolf? Bad Dad isn't here, but I'm glad you are. Okay, Austin Lawrence has a question. Even so, here's a good one. POV, your Kirito, your mentor, Sortelina, I think if I got that name right, invites you to a hot spring resort. So, do I accept? At least SAO characters are part of Paper Mario Z, which I am, and that's how it works. I'm doing great, Mage Wolf. Thank you for asking. So far. So, once again, Austin Lawrence, I'm going to repeat that question. I'm Kirito. Your mentor, Sortelina, invites me to a hot spring resort. What do I do? You know, as much as I think I'm going to answer Austin's question, and even though I am a ladies' man, which I am, And Austin Lawrence knows that I am a ladies' man in heart, and even though I love SAO, I only see the first season, so I'm going to say, okay, and I know there are different routes, which I'm pretty sure it is like their very own route that Kirito, like, is he clueless of what route he's in? So there are different Kirito routes of realities. In my case, I'm going to take this guess. I am going to say I will accept it. I will accept it. I will accept the invitation to go to a hot spring resort. So, yes. Oh, I mean, that's a really good question, Austin Lawrence. That's really good. And also, once again, everybody, Austin Lawrence is my co-host of my entire channel of Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. Thank you. I know, that's good to hear, AJ Miller. I mean, I still haven't seen you very much. I mean, where have you been? Where have you been? So, Mount Rugged, crossing the desert, the village, and then they found Mustafa by the name of Sheik. So they had to deliver a special item that Mustafa or Sheik would love to have, and it's lemons. Lemons. So yeah, or is it lime? I can't remember. So we got this pulse stone, and then we find the dry ruins of the, of the ancient ruins. So that where leads to the second star spirit. That's where the Alliance and Mario friends and allies are going to go inside. Having to gain brand new star power, we lend it to our allies of Glitter Clover from Glitter Force Doki Doki and Glitter Peace from the Glitter Force. And also, for those who want to remember, Zoe, I'm pretty sure the name's Zoe Hansen, which would be the original Strawberry Mew, if you want to know, or is it Ichigo? I mean, I'm confused as much as the next person. So, we're in the tomb. The Dark Alliance, as we turn, knows that Cooler is ready for once the original Alliance get the second star spirit. Goku Black tells him everything about my biological parents, of what happened, of EVE/Origin.NIN. So that's the mystery clue, and like, why? And we finally got the star spirit. The second star spirit beating Tutan Koopa. And there you have it. And we were going to exit the ruins. Just like that, then it's pretty easy. Exit the ruins. We finally got the second star spirit. Entrance of outside and inside the ruins. I feel like I was in a trance. Like something just opened up my very own heart. And guess what happened? Dark Glitter Dream just opened the heart, and a straight shot to me, and by the name of Cooler just appeared right before my very eyes. He was out to test me, to fight against Goku and Vegeta. And it's like, wait a minute, what is going on? What is going on? So, yes. And that is how it happened. And finally, he's showing these pictures of Rosalita and me, like, which is my biological mother, for instance, in the Ultimate Arkhamverse. And yes, and he knows my real name and everything he's ever told me. It's like, this is nuts. Why? I told him, where did you get this picture? He also said the same thing back in the haunted forest when we were going to get the third star spirit. Only this time, he's fighting against just me and him. And then finally getting this new power and sensing that he knows that I can go into Super Saiyan 3. He knows I can go to Super Saiyan 3, but he tells me that my father is just, I'm kind of just like my father, who's a Saiyan. Like, what? Yeah, my bio father's a Saiyan. One of the subscribers have mentioned it. Is it Vegeta? And I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna spoil this for you. So we had to go to the haunted forest where the third star spirit is at, and where there's the Boo Mansion. Lady Bo is in Boo Mansion. So why would Lady Bo's assistant, Boo the butler, I mean, I don't know what's his name, it's Bootler the butler. Bootler the butler, you know, he kind of talks like Bay, you know, like having a cup of tea. It doesn't really break people's backs, so yeah, Boo the butler. I'm Boo the butler. I'm another cup of tea, hello. Yeah, that's him. Boo the butler. And no, yeah, and yes, he is kind of friendly, but if he needs to complete his mission. Oh, okay. Austin Lawrence is another question. He says, I'm Eugeo. You wake up to your childhood friend Alice to your left and your sword student Tease to your right. What do you do? I did mention SAO, which is part of Paper Mario Z, and I meant it. So I did not know Tease was a sword student. To be honest, Austin, I really didn't know that. I thought that was one of Eugeo's lovers. I did not know that. I did not know she was a sword student. Of course, I kind of noticed how Eugeo dies in Sword Art Online, but I'm not going to try to spoil it, though. Okay, your question only. I'm going to say... Oh my. You know, as much as I'm going to answer this, I will have to answer this. So my childhood friend... Yep, he's Eugeo's student. I knew it. Besides lover, a student. I mean, it kind of does happen from Fire Emblem Three Houses when the professor wants to get married with a student of her or his love life. You know, that, like, yeah, you can marry one of your own students unless you've been asleep for 5 years. And for that... I am going to say, oh my, I'm going to say I would love them both, because since Eugeo wants to have his own harem just like Kirito, I would say I would go for both of them, not just Alice and not just Tease, if I get that name right. But please forgive me if I didn't get the name right or not. I would get both. Oh, finally! So, Brandon's question. When Goku Black was destroying the Mushroom Kingdom, along with the Dark Alliance, Asuna Kirito does some like that try to save Mushroom Kingdom. Of course, there was Asuna, but however, Kirito was kind of non-existent until the next storyline of Marvel's Spider-Man, which is still the continuation of the Ultimate Arkhamverse. But you did bring up a pretty good point, Brandon Williams. You bring up a pretty good point. Anyone watched new WandaVision? No, I haven't, and it's on Disney Plus, and I do not have that. And by the way, hi there, Airshot. How you doing? And yes, this is a live stream, and no, this is not a pre-recording. This is live on the United States, and also, hello, Great Britain. How's it going? I am live streaming in the US of A, and yes, Great Britain, I like you very much. Thank you. Why? Because I'm part British. You know, my real family is part British, if you want to know. Because my mom looked it up from the lineage or bloodlines, if you want to know. Like, that's amazing. So how you doing, Airshot? I mean, I'm not saying pip pip cheerio, but then again, it's there. I could do a Cockney English, so yeah. So by the way, in the woods, in the haunted forest road, you know, where Lady Bo, and then there's this young, pretty lady with purple hair or violet hair named Renee. She kind of looks awfully familiar, along with the name of Shadow Strawberry Mew. Oh, thank you. You part of the UK gang. Hello, United Kingdom. I am I am part British, to be honest, and also I did see WWE NXT UK. Yes. Way to go for like Joe Coffey versus Rampage Brown, Gallus, and others like those from Wales. Like, wow, and not to mention A-Kid retains the Heritage Cup and remains champion from NXT UK. And that is really, yeah, and there's this new people called Imperium from, yeah. You think I don't pay attention from the United Kingdom? I do, if you want to know. It's pretty interesting. But enough of that. That would be a topic for another time. So, getting the third Star Spirit. Oh yeah, there was Thor from Marvel's Avengers Assemble. So Shadow Strawberry Mew, it's gotta be Ichigo. I mean, whichever works best, or whichever name puts in the mantle, of course. And I told them that I would lend them star power, and I did. Once again, Dark Glitter. Even I didn't know that, and I really, well, now you know of WWE NXT UK. Definitely, that I'm not kidding. I mean, yeah, besides that. So Goku Black, Shadow Glitter Dream, and Cooler are doing a fantastic job of shaking my very own heart. And once again, getting the third Star Spirit from Tubba Blubba's castle. Well, we thought Tubba Blubba is invincible, but he has a weakness. His heart, at his very own heart at the windmill. And then we thought it was an easy battle, but no, it's not. It was one of the most challenging battles that you ever fought. And then finally taking on Tubba Blubba. More of a football fan than I understand, Airshot. Everyone has that, to each of their own. And there's football, there's rugby, and there's soccer. If I'm guessing soccer, like English Premier League soccer and the UEFA Champions League soccer, then yes. Like Manchester United and Manchester City and Liverpool. And not to mention those in FC Barcelona. So once again, Hello, Princess Emmy Ray Higginbottom. How you doing? You are in the live stream of Marvel Spider-Man, and this is questions and answers of Paper Mario Z. Topic characters that are related, like Sword Art Online and Glitter Force, Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z, Marvel characters and DC characters of what's very. Hello, Hurricane. How you doing? What's my friend What is my code, or to request a code on the PS4? It's Leo-Wolverine-07. If you want to know, so that's where. That is my name on the PlayStation 4. That's how you find me, and it is the Marvel Spider-Man logo. Ooh, yeah. Of course, I love your summing up the story, Hurricane. I really do. That is really impressive. Still working on part 2, I see. So, once again, Dark Glitter Dream opened up my heart, and Cooler once again fighting to test me out for several of his metal versions of himself, and I'm still shaken up. And he still tells me more about the truth of NA/origin.NIN. And he really knows how to put it in. Okay, Mage Wolf has a question. He says, about the star power, how that works is all the allies have star term attack, or them be able to use their old powers? That's a great question. To be honest, I did mention about one thing, when they have star power, they get stronger every time they fight. So I'm pretty sure they will have their other powers. I'm not saying. Let's just say they have star powers, but since Bowser stripped most of their super abilities, like, super powers and super abilities like that, which it happened, but having star power, I would say it will work to their advantage at getting their old powers back. So that would be my guess. That is a really great question. That is a really good question, Mage. That is something to ask for. That is definitely something to ask for. So being told about that my power belongs to my biological father, which is my true powers from my biological father. Okay, LaFlash. All right, take care, buddy. I hope you come back, because I would love to see you. Very, very much. Pretty sure AJ Miller is still here, because I don't know why he has not talked very much. So, how you doing, Princess Emmy Ray Higginbottom? And I told you once again. Oh, definitely. Always being here is what I do best. I'm still going to be, this live stream is still going to go on somewhere between 1 to 2 hours, LaFlash, if you want to know. I'm pretty sure there is, like, the things that goes around comes around. So, hearing all the information that Cooler tells me, I was going to go nuts or going completely insane, like, go like, hearing the truth about that my original Alliance members are not telling me the truth, or they're like hiding secrets from me. Why would anybody would hide secrets from me, or for those who don't tell me who is my bio parents? Some of them say, I know they're telling me that they are not hiding any secrets. Vegeta doesn't hide secrets from me. He knows that I'm part Saiyan. He kind of had a feeling he did. Azura knows that she wanted to find my biological mother, Rosalina, and she is willing to do that. Not to mention when I told and then Karai told me to wake up because I was in a trance of some sort. And then there was so much trouble in my own heart. It seems Goku Black was winning on this part. He is willing to bring me into the Dark Alliance. Shadow, Dark Glitter Dream, and Cooler are working so well that they are just one step closer to get me to them. And they said that my bio mother is absolutely safe. Brandon Williams says, when it comes to Star Sprite or Star Power, you mean Bowser is B-O-W-S-E-R. No one's a perfect speller, but I understand. Wanted to is them as well because Goku Black wanted them as well, so he could, well, I wouldn't say use his power, but that will be coming later. You'll understand, Brandon Williams. I'm pretty sure you are listening. It gets interesting. It gets very interesting. So, Karai had an idea. Combining, since we had like 3 star spirits, there was enough power to combine all of the original Alliance members who are present, like Thor, Kurami Tokisaki, Vegeta, Glitter Clover, Glitter Peace, Princess Azura, Regina. I did say Karai, Sailor Mini Moon, Thor from Marvel's Avengers Assemble, and Renee, and Shadow Strawberry Mew. Enough power to grant one small wish. So we wished for Potara, and Vegeta made a specific wish by having Potara items. He also made something specifically clear that if they were to break the Potara items or the rings or the earrings, he would say he would remain fused, if you want to know, remain fused forever or some sort, unless something that can be broken. And so for that, he made the specific wish, Potara items. Once we got the Potara items, they were like these funny-looking guys with masks called Shy Guys. And yes, the Shy Guys really like to steal stuff in Toad Town because yeah. Ooh. That's something to explain to you. Ooh. Oh. You're taking a couple of writing classes in your college regime, and so you know how to write a good story. That is pretty good. That is so pretty good. Alright, just a little to you. All right. It is going to be interesting, to be honest. So, finding these Shy Guys from where they're at is going to be a tricky way to find by the name of Shy Guys Toy Box. How was my Valentine's Day going? It's going pretty good. I mean, I don't have a Valentine, to be honest, so it's kind of sad for me for a guy who is single. So yeah, not in a good way. Thank you. So that kind of puts into that question. So finally getting the Potara items, Vegeta and I wore them, and we finally got ourselves fused together and we become Vegito. Yes, and we gone to Super Saiyan Blue. So Cooler and Shadow Glitter Dream, or Dark Glitter Dream, I would say. I was going to call her Shadow until the next storyline. So, they were not expecting to see Vegito for going to Super Saiyan Blue. Or in other words, a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. And for that, they just opened up the heart beds to Vegito, which I share the same body and mind with Vegito, of course. Vegito's personality is the dominant side over mine. So for that, he gets the dominant personality. Of course, the combination of both minds, hearts, and souls infused into one body. It's like, yeah, so this is how you beat Cooler to the punch. And Dark Glitter Dream was just kind of shocked to see Vegito for the first time, and he definitely heard that she knows that this is the name that she have heard before. To our surprise, more allies being rescued in Shy Guy's Toy Box. So once again, we have to get more allies rescued, and that is Glitter Heart from Glitter Force Doki Doki by the name of Maya. And also Yowane Haku from Project Diva. Yeah, she's an Utao Vocaloid, if you want to know what I mean. Vocaloid, I repeat that name. Utao Vocaloid. Yes, Yowane remembers Vegito very well since Project Diva F, and she still has a great liking for him. I'm not sure how Bulma will react, but we're glad she's not in the story. I remember when Kyle said something about, you sure it's okay that Vegeta's is fused with you when Bulma's not here? Like, there are some things that can go beyond a person's interest. It's somewhat similar to that from Sword Art Online. It goes beyond a person's interest. I'm sorry, but Kyle, I know Kyle Bryant is watching this, but I know he gave out this personal question. Is it okay? Are you sure it's okay being fused with Vegito that Bulma is not here watching this? To be honest, I'm pretty sure that's fine, unless she doesn't find out Vegeta's not dead. I'm sorry. But that is when... Oh my. Oh, that's going to be happening way later on. It's... oh, poor Vegeta. If only he he knows he is married, but getting kissed by another young lady or woman, What will Bulma say? Hi honey, I'm home. I just went to work and I was helping out my ally, so-called type of guy named Gino, but it goes by the name of Leo, who is like just who is my student. And Bulma say, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm just helping out my student. I wasn't secretly guessing one of Gino's lovers. I'm sorry. Oh my. Oh no. Yeah, I can see it now. It's just like, what would you do if you were even fused with Vegeta since with me? That is totally belong. Am I okay? Yes, Princess Emmy Ray Higginbottom. Of course. I'm laughing. I'm not coughing. I'm laughing because I'm telling this story to those who are paying attention on the comic strip thumbnails. I'm not sure if you are aware of this, but there is a new community board is where you put in like polls, videos, and images. If you what you're seeing, if you go to the word that says community, you'll see right there that you'll be able to see the comic strip thumbnails right in front of you. All you have to do is click on the word community and you're right there, and there you have it. So once again we have to defeat General Guy, who is a leader of all the Shy Guys, still being fused as Vegeta. Of course, they have this kind of a wubby-dubby lovey experience with, it's like, why am they'd say I'm Gino, but I told them I am not. I am the combined fusion of Gino and Vegeta, and they think I'm Gino, and I'm denying it, and I'd say, this is not working. Why can't they understand that? Can we focus on the mission, please? I mean, even though Vegeta's personality is the dominant side over mine, and like, sure, we'll just still go wubby-dubby on you, but we'll still help you, even though we lend the star power. Like, right. So, finally got the 4th Star Spirit, and yet somehow Cooler still wants to tell me the explanation of MA/origin.NIN. However, it is no use. Despite of being too arrogant to listen to, it was Cooler's downfall instead of Vegeto's downfall. And for that, he got his butt whooped twice. And Dark Glitter Dream, still wonders why does every time she opens up the door to my own heart, it only leads to Vegito very much. Like, this isn't working. Why can't I open him up? But instead it leads straight to Vegito, who is now Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Of course, that star power definitely gives him a skyrocket boost. He's a lot stronger than Cooler, a lot stronger than the Dark Alliance, and very much he could take on anybody who is messing with him. The reason why Vegeta asked for Potara items is to protect me. Being fused as one body, one heart, and one mind, still sharing the thoughts and minds of my own, he knows everything, and he knows Goku Black is after him. And he knows that the Dark Alliance, and Vegito knows that the Dark Alliance are in cahoots with me. Well, not exactly per se, but they want me to come to them. So Vegeta spells out the name Yumehara, which is the name that Dark Glitter Dream carries that name so much. She knows that even if she tries to fight me, being fused as Vegito, she would absolutely lose in a heartbeat. She would lose the battle in less than 30 seconds. It would be over. It would be completely over, and she will not chance it. She is not going to chance that way or anyhow. But delivering a message to Goku Black that he'll be written, that he says, if Goku Black wants to see me, he'll have to come to me for himself. And he was and he was really too happy about this, because he would definitely love to go for a hat trick against anybody who tries to fight off against him, and he knows how to take things seriously. And so for that, it was one last chance for Cooler. Cooler had to go for all or nothing, whether it's his metal version forms of how many from the Big Getty Star, or himself. If he says, if I can't have Gino, I guess I'll have to kill him off instead. Nice try. It didn't work. He failed, he lost, and he didn't make it. More star spirits to save, more star power, we grow ever stronger. Of course, more allies can be that I can sense, and it's none other than my legal parents. Logan goes by the name of Wolverine, and Android 21. My legal mom and dad. Yes, it's them. Of course, you know. Also, another character, Sailor Venus, who goes by the name of Minako, or Minako, if I got that name right. Let's see. Here's a question from Brandon. On their way to Dry Desert, our heroes came away tornado and people were panicking all the way, and out of nowhere was Goku Black. Heroes, that kind of did. Good try, Brandon, but they were they were secretly hiding while watching. So I don't think the people from Dry Desert ever saw them, to be honest. But that's about later once it comes to Shiver City, but I'll explain that way later. So good try, but at least you're learning. At least you're learning. So the 5th star spirit is in Lava Island, where all the Yoshis live. The Yoshi village, and then these little Yoshi children, and the Yoshi tribe. The Yoshi chief kind of looks like the Indian chief from, I don't know, from the Cherokees or the Seminoles, whichever works, or Choctaw, or the Nez Perce, or the Comanche, or the Apache, whichever works best for you, for a Native American Yoshi Indian. Of course, these little Yoshi children like to cause mischief by playing a game of hide and seek. And guess what? They did. Of course, one thing's for certain, I did lend the star power to my allies, 21, Wolverine, and Minako, going by the name of Sailor Venus. If you want to know, of course, Sailor Venus, or Minako, was so happy to see me, she wanted to give a little kiss to me in the fusion form, like, can I just lend you star power instead? I really need to learn. I really want to do some Tai Chi. I don't know. Yes, I did hear about Skyward Sword, Legend of Zelda, and it is coming to the Switch. Yes, I do have the original Skyward Sword on the Nintendo Wii, and I would love to do a Let's Play on that game, because since everybody's like, Oh, you have Skyward Sword on the Switch? No, but I have it on the Wii, and I will do a Let's Play in the near future if you are interested. I mean, I have that game, and it's no surprise. I'm pretty sure you're interested on the game of Skyward Sword, Princess Emmy Ray, because I would love to do a Let's Play on it. And yes, I think it's going to happen. I think it's definitely going to happen for me once I finish Kirby's Epic Yarn. And also along with some like Super Mario Brothers U, where you play as Mario and or Luigi on the Nintendo Wii U. I don't have it on the Switch Deluxe, okay? I have the original on the Wii U. And yes, and I have the original Hyrule Warriors on the Nintendo Wii U also as well. For those who say I do not have Wind Waker, yes, I do. I have Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, but that's like a really long game, to be honest. Oh, for those who are interested to watch, see me playing a game of Skyward Sword, I would definitely give it to you. I have that game, of course. In the Nightwing 01 channel, they only did like several episodes. For me, I am willing to do the entire Let's Play to finish it for you guys. And I'll tell you this, the final boss is not as easy as you think it is. You have to time your shield well correctly by blocking. Like, yeah, I'm not kidding. The game itself is really hard. It's really hard. It's closely similar to Breath of the Wild, but it's really challenging. But that's going to be another subject later on, way later on. So, back to the story. So, first the original Alliance members wanted to go wubby-dubby on me, and then my Glitter Heart by the name of Maya tells me I'm cute as Vegeta, and Kurumi Tokisaki from Data Live tells me otherwise, or saying some nice things. And then, of course, Renee says I look kind of cute, but somehow what she says is a little differently from her own thinking, and she knows she is working undercover with somebody unknown. And you may notice that why she's going to be working undercover and be having that star power. So finally, getting all the Yoshi children, this Yoshi Chief thanks me and my allies with Mario friends by getting all the Yoshi children back to the daycare. And finally, we'll be given to some type of statue that looks like Raphael the Raven. We go deep into the jungle. And also, we picked up brand new allies, Wat and Sushi. Sushi is spelled, it's a female fish by the name of Sushi. S-U-S-H-I-E. Sushi. Wat. W-A-T-T. Yeah, that's her name. She's a character from Paper Mario. That's her name, Wat. Not What's up, like, what's up? Yeah, pun intended. So, if any of you folks out there still want to know, I'm still filling in the void. So, going deep into the jungles, we find another character who's been tossed out of from Peach's castle as well. And guess who that is? It's Glitter Breeze from Glitter Force. It's by the name of Chloe. Hi there, Fuentes. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream of Marvel's Spider-Man of Questions and Answers of Paper Mario Z, which I did that Let's Play. And for those who are in the commentary, and it's a part of the Ultimate Arkhamverse. Ooh, another question for Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams says, Goku Black did kidnap. I think I remember from what you said it back then. Yeah, I think I remember you said something back then, Brandon Williams. I haven't forgot it. On Journey and once Heroes and Dark Alliance got where Goku Black. I don't know why. I mean, the reason why she kind of didn't show up is that she was with from another channel more often than mine, so I cannot complain. But to put it that way, into that perspective point, I think I'll go with it. I'll go with it. Princess Emmy Ray tells me, am I getting the new Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PS4, PS5? I already got the game. However, if trying to record the game of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales while having the music on, or some of the music can be copyright claimed, you gotta be extra careful. You gotta be extra careful because you don't want to get copyright claimed by the music that's not for something, because YouTube's copyright system is so poorly broken. Yes, I have that game. It's on my PlayStation 4. I don't have it. I don't have a PlayStation 5, if you're wondering. So it's don't have it. I would love it, but I don't have it. Not saying I won't. I want to have it, but I don't have it because I never had a PS5. I would love to have one in the near future. So yes, Glitter Breeze goes by the name of Chloe. Yes, she's finally there. Was close to Raphael the Raven's home. Of course, we told our problems about Raphael with Raphael the Raven, and notices that a star spirit landed somewhere inside the volcano. And Raphael the Raven says it's not a problem to me and my fellow Ravens here, and he was willing to help out. So he did it? Oh, leaving so soon, Fuentes? I mean, the live stream isn't over. It's not over until I say it's over, but it's your choice. It's not over because I did mention this live stream is going to keep on going somewhere between 1 to 2 hours, and it's not over. So I'll still continue to finish up the story here. Inside the volcano, there were all fire-type enemies. We finally be able to get to the mouth of the entrance thanks to the help of Raphael the Raven. So things were going to be in hot water. And talk about a hot place that things would go completely on fire. So there you have it. Of course, since Glitter Breeze has ice power and finally giving her star power to what she needs, and for that, and still being fused as Vegito, the rest of the original Alliance are inside the volcano. Of course, I told Glitter Clover to have that umbrella ready to protect our allies and friends from fire attacks. The Star Spirit was getting close, and we were just right there, and all of a sudden Goku Black was right there next to that piranha plant boss. Hurricane says, I mean, at least I added my own backstory into your own universe, which is, well, yes, I will continue to think about what should I add to the story. Yes. Yes. So then we know we thought this was going to be an easy battle, but since the Piranha Plant boss was fired up, since Goku Black gave it a little dose of power from his own, he gave it a power boost with the Piranha Plant boss. So, round 2, we know that its weakness is fire. We had to do something to douse the fire with whether it's water or ice magic. And it absolutely worked. Getting the next Star Spirit was our greatest victory. However, since defeating that Piranha Plant boss, it caused the volcano to try to blow its top off in about, like, I don't know, 5 minutes or less. So, not a good idea to defeat the boss, not a very good idea for having the boss being defeated, and then the volcano will blow its top off. We had to escape. Once again, Goku Black wanted to test me out. Only this time sending out the original Goku. I'm like, how are you able to send out the original Goku such as this? Doesn't he look like you, but he kind of despised you ever since? Like, yeah, unless because, well, it's called the Super Saiyan God, and then having to defeat him as a testament. Why was Goku Black smiling? Doesn't he feel like he should be worried for Vegito, who is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan? I mean, he can absolutely kick Goku Black's butt. But instead, Goku Black isn't worried. Okay, like, alright, what's gotten into this guy? Why is he smiling, huh? Why is he smiling, Austin Lawrence throws in another question. I'm Kirito. I'm in a room with Asuna, Saki. I think it's Saki or Sachi. Forgive me if I said that, if I got the name wrong or right, so please forgive me. Liz and Sinon. They each offer you something. Who do you accept first? Austin, you really know how to troll me so well, and I will love to answer. I am a ladies' man. I will not drop the question. I will answer it. I will answer it. Once again, I'll repeat the question. I'm in a room with Asuna, Saki, Liz, and Sinon. Lisbeth. Short for Lisbeth. They each offer me something. Whose do I accept first? Okay, first, second, third, and fourth. Okay. I know, okay, Austin, if you want to know who's I'm going to accept first, I'm pretty sure you know this answer. I will, the person, the woman who will accept, the woman who will offer me something first is none other than Asuna. Second, hold on. Saki. And third, it's either it's got to be between Liz or Sinon. I am going to say Lisbeth. Fourth, Sinon. And also Leifa would be my other, but it's yeah, that would be it. Yes, I would accept them from the White Knight route. My own entire harem loves me. Woohoo! Okay, now Brandon's question says, heroes made it to Yoshi Island until they realized it was attacked by a bunch of Yoshi. It was the... No, actually, the... No, I mean... Oh, it's the little... It's the... It's those jungle fuzzies. That's what they are. The jungle fuzzies. We were unconscious, and they walk up to the summit. It's a lava volcano on Yoshi Island, where the Yoshi panicking didn't know what to do. That was the part of the story that was supposed to happen, because since the little Yoshi children went to play hide and seek and playing April Fool's joke or prank on the adult Yoshi. So yeah, that is what happened. So we finally got it, but once... So yeah, as I was saying, why was Goku Black smiling? Why was he smiling? Shouldn't he be worried about Vegito, who is a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan? I mean, really? But then it's... Dark Glitter Dream and Black Lady Queen are wondering the same thing too. They should be worried about this. But Goku Black just smiled and finds out why he is smiling. He asked him, do you know who has star power that I sent someone undercover? And both of them just smile and says, oh, I get it now. I know who it is. They finally realize they know who they sent out to. They say, enjoy while you can. This is why Goku Black was never worried, and which is why you're going to find out sooner or later that the Dark Alliance, that Goku Black is not just going to go after me. I think he wants to have Vegito, both me and Vegeta, not just myself. It's like, why Vegeta will want to be a part of this? Simple. We both share the same heart, mind, and body, and soul. Of course, if you want to remember. And so we sense another star spirit, since we have more star power, more star spirits to save. And it's at Flower Fields. The quickest way to Flower Fields is through a shortcut to the Flower Door. Of course, Wolverine discovers something is wrong. You know, Wolverine from the X-Men. He knows that something is wrong with Renee. You know, Mew Mew Wolf. And he can smell it. Yes, he can still smell. He has not lost his sense of smell. He can smell that something is definitely wrong with Renee. It's like, what is she up to? And like, something tells me I don't trust her. And Princess Azura from Fire Emblem Fates feels the same way, that something is off with Renee Roberts. So she kind of has to follow up closely with Vegito, and then all of a sudden through the Flower Door. Not sure if she realized this was a trap. Neither did Vegito as well. But somehow Renee was getting close to Vegito. Like, okay, what is she doing anyways? So the plan was setting in motion that the original Alliance members have no idea. Not even me. And for those who walked into the door, and all of a sudden, we walked into the door. Renee followed after. Princess Azure was going to get close to Vegito, which I'm fused with Vegeta, and then all of a sudden, the door was locked behind. And everyone, for those who walked into the the Flower Door, was a setup. It was a setup. I'm not sure if Vegito noticed this. I mean, but Renee told that the Flower Door was a trap. and like Princess Azure was gonna strike me from behind. It's like, what? Why would she do this? That's not like her when she goes striking me from behind. She would never do such a thing. But just then, when things were getting out of hand, 3 giant apes were going to come across walking to Flower Fields. And Goku Black is not the one to be the guy who asks for help, but he is asking for help to stop the 3 great apes. He says, if you don't help me, don't blame this on me if you don't want my help to stop those 3 great apes, because they're going to trample on Flower Field and where that star spirit is at, including the flower spirits who live on Flower Fields. So there you have it. With no choice, we have to help out Goku Black. But once I tell him once this is over, start running. So since Renee was the only one there to help, and there was a couple of brand new people from Fire Emblem Fates, the female version, Corrin and Camilla, along with another ally by the name of Glitter Dream, who refuses to give her real name, decided that they want to help out, of course. And so Corrin and Camilla defected from the Dark Alliance and decided to join me. That's what I believe. With Renee, Corrin, and Camilla, of course, they're a great help against the Great Ape Fest. Of course, seeing Corrin taking over Princess Azura's body is like, wow, when did you get that ability that reminds me of Captain Ginyu, of course? I don't know, you kind of dressed and look like her very much, is because you've taken over her subconscious. So, Glitter Dream, Corrin, Camilla, and Renee, Mew Wolf, and myself as Vegito being fused with Vegeta are the only ones remaining to get the star to fight off. I did not know there was an unknown force that was cut off by the original Alliance members and allies. Completely cut off. So cut off. So Karai sent out a message to back in headquarters to Batman, who is one of the main leaders of the Alliance. She said that we've been cut off by Vegito and Renee by some unknown force. It's like, really? Batman knew it was only a matter of time that I would discover who my biological father is. And he knows, and I'm pretty sure he absolutely knows this. He knows who my biological father is. Hi, Ruben. Welcome to the live stream of Marvel's Spider-Man questions and answers on Paper Mario Z. I'm doing all right, if you want to know. Thank you for asking. So, a little around 30 minutes to go. I think I still have time. So the thing is, have to defeat the Great Ape. So we all defeated the 3 Great Apes. I told Goku Black to start running, and he ran away. He was absolutely retreating. They finally decided to join me along with a brand new ally named Glitter Dream. Of course, she looks kind of familiar that I do not know. Where did I see this young lady before? I'm starting to wonder. Very, very much indeed. So, the ones who are looking at ma/origin.nin, if you want to know is Iron Man, Superman, the Prince of Persia from, the character Prince Dastan, and Captain America. They are the ones who are looking at the files of the huge file of ma/origin.nin. And they discover something who is the Biofather in the first place. Batman knows this secret too well. He knows who the biological father is. For those who were involved is Android 21 and Karai, and some of those who know this too well, they want to keep this hiding this secret in the dark without me realizing of why and how. They notice that this biological father is a Saiyan and doesn't deserve being called the father who wants to take care of. And it's pretty obvious. I'm pretty sure you may know who it is. And if Big Cammy was here, I would love to tell him that. And once again, we have to save the flower spirits. In order to save Flower Fields, to get that star spirit, we have to save the flower spirits for those right there in Flower Fields. And they were withering and dying without water and sunlight. To find the root of the source, we had to do the main problem, where is the root of the source about a cloud machine. I'm pretty sure that cloud machine is where blocking out the sky and the sun is where not getting the strength they needed. Finally destroying the cloud machine, the skies are made perfectly clear that we got ourselves great clear skies, mostly clear skies. And there we have it. Some nice clear looking skies in the horizon. So, woohoo! Look at me, I'm doing flips. So now we gain more allies and characters, and this time we got Locky Lester. He's a Lakitu. Yeah, he's a Lakitu. Of course, working for the boss Huff and Puff. Did the Alliance survive, says Ruben. Of course they are. I mean, I didn't say they were killed off. I said they were cut off. They were cut off by an unknown force. There were only Renee, Princess Azura, and Camilla and Corrin who took over Princess Azura's body and her subconscious. And the new ally, Glitter Dream, are the only ones who are in. And Renee told the flower door was a trap and they're being cut off. Like, yeah, it was a trap. So the Alliance had to come, the original Alliance had to come up with a plan soon. And Batman knows that Batman knows there was only a matter of time before I discover who my biological father is. Nevertheless, he has to gather for those who are present remaining back in headquarters and heading straight to Mario's world, where, Paper Mario. So we had no choice. How are things going to work out? Right? We are going to be facing more towards the Alliance, who are the ones who got into the flower door. So once again, we had to defeat the boss Huff and Puff, able to grab the 6-star spirit. And once again, the Great Ape Fest begins. There was no Goku Black this time. More of those Great Ape Festivals on the prowl once again in Flower Fields. The Alliance, I'm pretty sure that's how the Alliance, I'm not saying, well, they got cut off. Cut off, as in C-U-T-O-F-F. Not caught, cut off. If you want to know, so that's how I spell it. C-U-T-O-F-F. Cutoff. But my star spirit is in the frozen lands of the north. We have to go to Shiver City. Of course, there was Broly, who was kind of looking for a fight, or I don't know how. But here's the kicker. Vegito cannot go into Super Saiyan Blue anymore. I wonder why. Even though he has all 6 star spirits with him, he can't go into Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. He can go to Super Saiyan form just as strong as anybody, but can't go into Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, what is going on? Did he hear that some of his allies or his friends are telling him how great he is, that he's becoming more like his father or something, and how proud a Saiyan he is? To be honest, yes, he is. He can't go into that blue form anymore. It's like, what is going on? You can't go into blue. So, and then out of nowhere, the original Goku wanted to help. Like, did he use instant transmission? Yes. And so we had to defeat Broly and help out the people from Shiver City. In other words, they're penguins. They're all penguins. Have to solve a murder mystery that the mayor was been killed, but instead he got a bump on his head. Which I told him I didn't do it. He just bumped his head by falling off a chair, and that's how it happened. And they thought it was me, but I had to find the real culprit by the name of Herringway. Herringway the Penguin. So we finally found out that the mystery is solved, that it was him. The Dark Alliance were evil. They wanted to have a leader. We're gonna find out a little bit later on. Trust me. I'll tell you. You'll see how, and I'm pretty sure that the rest of those who are watching this live stream will definitely want to know. Goku said, now that he's alone and his original alliance. Sorry, there's nothing I can do, Ruben. It's not my fault if this happens, if frame rates are dropping, because that's how it is. There's nothing I can do. So if you're telling me that there's something I can, don't bother asking. I'm live streaming on PlayStation Broadcasting straight into YouTube, just not directly into YouTube. So if I live stream directly into YouTube, I would have my Elgato, and because of that, this is what I'm doing. This is what I do on live streams on PlayStation 4, such as this. So that's how it is. Nothing I can do, Ruben, so too bad. Ugh. As I was saying, hi there, unlisted MP4. Yes, I am he. I am Leo Wolverine. I'm pretty sure you might know me, who I am. The main founder of Leo's Let's Plays Alliance of this entire channel. And this is Questions and Answers of Paper Mario Z. Phantom Plays. Be nice, Ruben. Don't end it, or I will end it for you. Thanks, Phantom Place. I have not seen you for quite a long time. It's been a while. So, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So the reason why they set up that blockade or set up that door, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Phantom Place. It's been a while. I guess you know what happened about my condition. Yes, I have testicular cancer, and I know, and this is a battle I cannot lose even once. Cannot lose once at all. That's the reason why I made those videos, and this is why I found a co-host of my choosing, and that is none other than Austin Lawrence, who is doing a fantastic job in my absence. So give it up for Austin Lawrence, who's doing a great job as my co-host in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance, and thank you, and he is doing an excellent job. It's not the hey, I don't want to see a fight in the chat, please. I don't think it's not a spam. It kind of says about the frame rates that gives out the spam. So don't fight, or else I'm going to end it. I will end it, and I will time out not just one person, but I will time out 2 people who are starting to fight this. I know you have problems, but don't bring your problems straight to me in this live stream. Don't do it. I will not take this. End it, or I will end it for you. Don't start it. I don't care who it is, end it now. Either I will do it, or one of my moderators will do it for you. It's as simple as that. We're here to make friends, not making enemies. It was the frame rate problem. I told him, Ruben, there was nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. End it. So, we're going to continue forward. We do that, and friendship is magic. Not friendship is evil. Friendship is magic, okay? Please. We get along, we do it right. We move on, we move forward. We move forward right now. Thank you. All right. Now the reason why. So the reason why was Goku Black was smiling. Here's the reason. He was smiling that he knew that he would send out someone to the original alliance. It was Renee. Giving her star power means she would give star power to others from the Dark Alliance. And how a terrible mistake that was, and like, why would she appear out of nowhere in the haunted forest? It's because Goku Black sent her. And also, not only that, here's the kicker. Now that everybody is willing to be waiting for, Goku Black is my biological father, besides my bio mom, Rosalina. It's like, what? Yes, this was everybody's question. Who's the bio father? Who's a Saiyan? It's Goku Black. It's him. Yes, it's absolutely him. It's like, you set me up from that flower door. It says, Are you sure you want to destroy your own father, son? But this can't be real. No, and it's not fake. Everything what you hearing is real of MA/Origin.NIN. The ones who have been covering up because the original Alliance do not want you to find out. Phantom Plays. This is about questions and answers of Paper Mario Z. If you were kind of trying to pay attention on the comic strip thumbnails, if you go to the community, which is a brand new community board, I call it the Alliance board, you'll see why and see how everything has happened. Okay, Ruben and Princess Emmy Ray, please drop it. This is your last chance. Don't make me time you out, or else either one of the mods will do it for you. Last chance. All right. Thank you. Now, it is a shocking to how that Goku Black will explain everything. We were absolutely close to Starborn. We were absolutely close to... Take care, Princess Emmy Ray. I hope you'll be there. I hope you'll be okay. Oh my. This is why I rather not want to have any causing drama or fights. In here. Thank you. Alright, so Goku Black told me that we are absolutely close to Starborn Valley. We were really close to it. Very close to it. And then all of a sudden, if I were trying to get involved into the fighting, into attacking my own biological father, I would absolutely get involved with those little Lumar Star children, Lumar Star being children, including my biological mother, Rosalina, who's in Starborn Valley in the first place. I told him, what do you want? He told me to power down. Corin, Camilla, Renee, and guess who? The Glitter Dream, who happens to be Dark Glitter Dream in disguise for sharing that one body and one mind thing. I was fooled and I got tricked into... Walked into the flower door. And I got suckered for this. They told me that they knew the Dark Alliance had finally got me away from the original Alliance. Oh, cool. Yes, I kind of started my live stream around 1 p.m. Big Cammy, so it is there. So, the thing is why Goku Black wanted to tell me that why he was smiling, because he misses me. And telling me all the things that happened. Rosalina said that, telling me, along with Goku Black, to add her side of the story, is that I was one of those special people for a Lumar Star being. There was no other Lumar Star being my prime inspiration. Hold on a second. Big Cammy's question. What was my prime inspiration for Paper Mario Z? My prime inspiration? I would say what inspired me to such a compelling story is to have the characters in the Ultimate Arkhamverse, I mean, putting in Goku Black in the mix into an unsuspected feeling along with Rosalina is like the mystery of the bio parents of where I was born, where I came from, and why did, and also where the Dark Alliance wanted to, how do I say, show me the truth of what is really going on. And why, and the original Alliance made the biggest cover-up of all history by not by looking at that way to protect me from you-know-who. Once again, my Valentine, oh, you was talking to Wolf. I was going to say my Valentine's Day was okay, but thanks for asking. So, Goku Black. Okay, Rosalina tells me special star being, Lumar star being, yeah, this and that. And guess what? And then he said about a mysterious hooded figure came forward. She doesn't realize who it is. She was afraid that if she uses her healing magic, she would, like, make the tumor worse inside me. Well, like a powerful headache. So, there was one thing left to do. The mysterious hooded figure, who she doesn't realize who it is, it happens to be Goku Black. He said he's the only one who can cure that tumor out of him. So he donated his blood into me as a Lumar star being. I was completely cured. Like, the tumor just went away almost instantly. He knew this was a great way to have something. And he discovered something, that these star beings grant wishes and they get themselves stronger. And makes them more powerful than they ever realize. Since Goku Black knows about the history of this, he wanted to have a son. Part Saiyan, part star being, to become a full demigod. He wants to have a son to becoming a demigod. When Rosalina found out about this, Rosalina was absolutely shocked who it was. He said he will come back for the child until he's a little grown up and walking the ways of his father. And that is me. I would say, yeah, that would be me. Walking in the footsteps of my biological father, Goku Black, who absolutely is Zamasu taking over. You know, it is. He knows that I have the same powers as Goku Black. He knows that everything. Rosalina wanted to have the greatest and good times as a wonderful mother. To go away from how do I say, to keep out of the Saiyan part of life. And then all of a sudden, and you think this is going to keep Goku Black out of it? No, it's not going to keep him out of it. He wants to have the end of the bargain of this deal. I stood up to Goku Black and carved my own path, but that's going to be later. The reason why Rosalina wanted to send me away, I feel like, why would she abandon me? Would she abandon her own child by sending me away? So that I can, I don't know, live a better life than living with my own biological mother? She sent me to Android 21, who wanted a son so badly. I was still an infant. I was still an infant completely. stood. I stood. However, she had hunger pains when before for one going to get as easy as you thought it is. Why that all that and this is going to come into place. Goku Black was kind of furious seeing Android 21, knowing that giving away your birth son to a legal mother. Of course, since the legal mother couldn't control her own hunger pains, she decided to send me some internet connection. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. And so for that, the thing is, she sent me to Wayne Manor. She was going to eat me. Android 21 couldn't control her hunger pains because she's going to eat me while I was in the new capsule crib, if you want to call it. That was on Mega Man X5. What was the whole timeline of Paper Mario Z? Of course, there's some of the stories that may connect with Paper Mario Z, like Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on that remastered version, along with those, including in Mega Man X5, and also, the buffering is real. Oh my. I'm sorry if there's nothing I can do about the frame rates. There is nothing I can do. So, the only thing I ever knew was to tell was that my biological parents telling me the whole truth. Bruce Wayne was going to take care of me. But then, somehow, I don't know, maybe, sorry Kyle, there's nothing I can do. About the lag of the buffering, I'm sorry about that. There was nothing I can do for anyone who can try to about this. Oh, it's just, I know it's kind of heartbreaking for those who try to. Thanks, Kyle. Oh my gosh. Telling me and this and that. As much as myself being fused with Vegito do not want to hear, they know that I can't go into Super Saiyan Blue form, and they know what my weakness being prideful as a Saiyan of how proud I am to. Oh, that's sweet of you, Princess Emmy Ray Higginbottom. Thank you. It was shocking to hear, to understand of how, what, and why. Goku Black says, ignore if you want, but you still have Geno's heart. MA/origin.NIN is how your mother and I met. You have Saiyan blood, my blood, and part star being from your mother Rosalina on her side. She sent you away to 21 because she found out who I was later on. I found 21. She wanted to have a son but couldn't hold her hunger pains. She sent you to Wayne Manor. Bruce, however, knows your origin past. Karai, who's a star being, stole my memories. Your alliance knows this too because they fear me as a demigod. They fear what I will become. They are afraid of how powerful I am to surpass of my biological father, Goku Black. MA/origin. You know, when I say Mario's World /origin, my past origins of where I've been through with Rosalina as a Lumar star being, .Nintendo. I kind of made that up, but it's a funny way that I have to put that into something else, especially from Wake Me Up Asuna. the reason why the Dark Alliance wanted to tell me the truth is because Batman, Android 21, and Karai, who gave me a kiss by taking out my memories before on Dream Girlfriend, is somehow, let's just say, they absolutely want to protect me by not becoming my biological father. They absolutely sure that they don't want me to follow in his footsteps. They know that I will have the same powers like him. They know that I'm going to become like him. He knows that I can do something more than just having his own powers. That I could, how do I say this, swap or snatch bodies like Zamasu would, or I don't know. I mean, he's not a body snatcher. I mean, of course, he took over Goku's body in a different universe. I'll give you that. The thing he really wanted the most is to have the Zero Mortal plan to become the one who should lead all, and that is me. I'm the Zero Mortal plan that Goku Black wanted me to become. Like him, his sense of justice, his sense of fighting style, his sense of dignity, and all this that he ever wanted was to have a son for having a part Lumar Starbane, part Saiyan, and granting, and for those hearing people's wishes, makes him stronger. Or should I say, make me stronger. In other words, Goku Black did a little bit of the history that he knows. That he wanted to have a son in his own right. And that is how he met Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy. And all this. And do you absolutely believe that the original Alliance members are absolutely smart to have this big cover-up? Why couldn't they tell me in the first place? Why did they cover this up so well? Are they afraid that I'm going to... Are they afraid that I'm going to become like my biological father? Do they fear that I will have both light and dark powers at the same time, that the original Alliance will say things are going to get out of hand with the one who created the Alliance and who's also who becomes the leader? They were going to say yes. Thank you, Ruben. Big Cammy's question came up, the answer is this. But you, Leo, have your own sense of justice, and it's entirely your own, not Goku Black's. Of course. I'm absolutely shocked. The Dark Alliance were not only out to get me, they never intend to hurt me. They never intended to hurt me at all. Yeah, correct, Big Cammy, and that's your answer. They should have told you in the first place, but I think they may have feared you that I would fly off the handle. So how would you keep a secret from one of the world's greatest detectives, even though I'm not, such as myself, but I could be one if I wanted to? It's simple. You stick it right under their long, pointy nose right in front of them, and wait. That's what the Joker said. How do you keep a secret from the world's greatest detective, even though the world's greatest detective knows this, such as Batman, Android 21, Karai, and for those who know the secrets of my biological father, which they find out about now? How would they keep this a secret? Right in front of my nose, stick it under it, and I wait until it happens. was right in front of my face the whole time. They should have known better. Covering up was the biggest mistake. It was not a very smart move. It was really not a great move on their part. Feeling the anger, the hatred, and everything that is within me. Unbelievable. Hi, Dad. How's it going? He's in the live stream. So, well, this is a questions and answers of Paper Mario Z on Marvel Spider-Man. So, Dark Glitter Dreams telling that they clearly wanted to know the whole, that she really wanted to know the whole truth, telling me the whole truth, that those jerks hide from this from me ever since I was born. They were hiding this from me ever since I was born. Pretty sure Rosalina knew this, but she was afraid to tell me of who my biological father is. I'm not so sure if it was the right or smart move in her own part. It was... Dark Glitter Dream and all the rest of the entire Dark Alliance members are telling me the whole truth about this. They're all gathering around me. They wanted to do what is best. They wanted to be able to protect me and to finally to give me the whole truth and no lies. The original Alliance, however, had to cover it up, and covering up with little white lies. If you're able to, when you make a Paper Mario Z, the 1,000-Year Door, I don't have that game, to be honest, Big Cammy, but if I do, I would love to get it. I would really love to get that game. Just got to find it on Amazon, buy it, and I'm all set. All I have to do is play out the entire game and see how it goes. And that's how it is. So that is how it should be. Of course, now I finally feel like all this time I only wanted to know who my biological parents are. My legal mom wanted to eat me, which makes me sick to my stomach. My allies, the Alliance, they were afraid of what I'll find out. And because of that, they knew that I would become more like my bio father. And also saving the last Star Spirit was the only way to gather all the 7 Star Spirits to defeat the Crystal King. The Dark Alliance were gathering around me, and I can feel that. And I can feel their power along with my own was a lot stronger than I felt with the original Alliance. It is very, 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 very intriguing that it can be very fantastic. So for that, I had to work with my biological father, with my bio mother, and the other Dark Alliance members from the Shadow Glitter Force member teams, including Corin and Camilla, along with the other Sailor Scouts who were with from the Dark Alliance, are finally be able to see me in action. But as they know, it was so too good to be true. Going into image training to fighting off against Mira and Toa, and going back through time to fight off against the real Mira and the real Toa. And Goku Black knows that I finally understand what the meaning of the words true justice really feel. You know, I now know that those who from the original Alliance cannot be trusted, who were monsters as a cover-up. Batman knew it was only a matter of time when I found out who my biological father is, and it's none other than Goku Black. We were on our way to Star Haven, and it was my birth home. The Dark Alliance seized this in my birth home, and they wanted to protect they wanted to do what I do. I mean, let's say they're willing to protect me and serve me only as their new leader. And you could see in Goku Black's eyes that I am doing a fantastic job. But yeah, the Goku Black and Rosalina relationship that took you by surprise. It was surprising that everybody wanted to know who my biological father is. I have the same powers like him. I'm starting to feel that I am walking into his footsteps. And it is starting to become, how do I say, better? That I feel the tenseness for those who betrayed me. The incest of anger and hatred. You have Bowser. Whoa, I did not see that coming. Bowser Jr. married to Hatsune Miku? Wow. Oh, that is new. I hope you're okay, Dad. I mean, I'm just hopefully that nothing bad happened. I think what Major was saying that you were kind of, I don't know, you swallowed air down on the wrong tube. Ooh. The otter couple, Goku Black and Rosalina, or Bowser Jr. and Hatsune Miku. That's interesting. That is something. That is going to be a new quick history in the looking, in the make. So for that matter, I was finally home in Star Haven, my very own people. Lady Black Queen and Dark Glitter Dream wanted to tell how much they love me, for telling me the truth and what is to come and what's right for a better future with the Dark Alliance. Of course, I did remember when I say Vegeta. Are you sure it's okay with Vegeta being fused with you by being kissed by those two women? And because Kyle said something about, you sure Bulma's not gonna get angry for this? Like, no, she won't, as long as she's not here. Vegeta's fine. And for that, I don't know how Vegeta kind of reacted. I mean, while being fused with me to protect me in fusion mode, and being kissed by those two young ladies. And for those who are lovey-dovey, of course, in their own right, with the Dark Alliance, Bulma would be shocked, having mixed feelings, and what would young Trunks would think about this? I don't know. Women always know. Yeah, you know what, Kyle? You're right. Women always know. And I think Bulma will find out the truth in the near future soon by saying, who have you been kissing? And like, no one. I kind of enjoyed it, but I was not doing it. Oh, why? And I thought Goku would have so many goofy problems, but for Vegeta's, that's just the beginning. Like, what are you thinking? Are you sure? I mean, what would your son Trunks would say? Dad, what are you doing? Have you been hanging out with a friend? Like, no. I'm just hanging out with my student who actually feels the love of his life, but I'm actually feeling it, but I don't know why, even though my dominant personality dominates over my own. I'm sorry. I know, like I said, it is something beyond. It is something that's beyond one person's interest. With Black Lady Queen, Dark Glitter Dream, who goes by the name of Yumehara, and then. Yeah, she is. I'm sorry. I'm having a... word saying, women always know, Leo. Women. She's gonna get the dragon or use them or pull a Thanos. Oh, wow. But Vegeta, I'd have no idea what I'd do without you. You're married to Bulma. You have a son. And then you're going to have a daughter named Bulma. And then all of a sudden, your life being kissed by more than one woman being fused with me will never, ever be the same again. Because that's how Kirito feels from Sword Art Online. Being kissed by Asuna, then Lisbeth, Sinon, Saki, and then having her own sister kiss him. It's like, okay, I've seen her, but I don't realize she's not my sister yet, but she's new and she's cute. And then others, like my mentor, and then like, I'm starting to become like Hajime, who's married with 9 wives and married his own teacher, don't ask, and the other is a vampire, and the other ones are like, okay, and this is new. Maybe it's not such a bad thing after all, but Bulma says, you do realize I'm going to kick your butt once this is over, correct? Hello, Kevin. How's it going? Kevin Mohammed. Sword Art Online. Of course, Star Wars would work. Big Cammy. Vegeta being fused with me is not what he wanted to see. Of course, he wanted me to save the Dark Alliance. This is what I want. To save the Dark Alliance by being with them, to save them, from the hands of Goku Black. I do have my body, I do have my biological father's body build, his face, his eyes, and also I have my mother's ears. But I also have my mom's heart. I don't have Goku Black's heart. If I did, that would be different. That would be totally different. That'll be completely different from beyond perspective measure. And that's how it goes. Of course, while being kissed with Dark Glitter Dream, I had to pull out the original Yumehara Nozomi. Of course, Dark Glitter Dream had to hang on to the molecular cells from her, so sharing one body being tossed out, and then seeing how Akuma broke a magic barrier right off of it, gave an opening to the original Alliance members. With the help of Luni, L-U-N-I, and Ellie from Gotchaverse, from Gotcha Memories, the visual novel. With Batman as the leader from the main of the original Alliance, including those for that. Of course, from what I've heard, that the ones who are joining with the Dark Alliance is Usagi, or Serena, by the name of Sailor Moon, and Asuna from Sword Art Online. They were told, the Dark Alliance told the whole truth about the story and the progression of what has happened between me and my biological parents in the original Alliance. And they wanted to hear the whole truth, no lies, no cover-ups, no mistakes. And so they did. They finally realized, they understand that the original Alliance is not doing a very good job for covering this terrible secret of who the biological parents are. And so for that, Usagi, or Serena, by the name of Sailor Moon, and Asuna from Sword Art Online decided to join the Dark Alliance. And here's what Usagi, or Serena, says. She wanted to be with me. She says she is the reason that she wanted to join me in the first place. She will not lose me just like she lost Mamoru in the first place, going into non-existent from that shockwave. She says I'm her knight in shiny armor. She tells me I am her Mamoru, and I'm calling her the Neo Shadow Queen, whichever she likes to call it. And she says she wanted to have a new family and will fight with love, honor, truth, and justice. Like, really? You took the words right out of my mouth. She will bring in, get this, she wants to bring in Bulma along with little Trunks. And she says we'll have great technology and myself. Like, what? Oh, yes. Happy early birthday, Kevin. Like, yeah, I think Usagi, or Serena, really means it. Bringing in Bulma and little Trunks, is she nuts or something? To be honest, I don't think she is not nuts. She's absolutely serious, being fused with Vegeta. The same thing goes for Dark Glitter, for Asuna. Of course, Dark Glitter Dream wanted to be the Yumehara, having both Maya's love and her memories, along with Yumehara for sharing that one body. Of course, I kind of have to toss out the original Yumehara while I was being kissed upon her. And, by the way, this is what Asuna says. She knows I'm Vegito. She knows how I feel when I lost my bio parents, and the Dark Alliance told her everything, that she doesn't want to lose me, just like she lost Kirito. And she doesn't want to ever happen again. Sorry, I swallowed air down the wrong tube. She says I am the reason that I found that she found, which is me. And she tells me you are my Kirito, and she decided to join this Dark Alliance, and Yui will be here soon, and she wanted to marry me, and that is her wish, and because the Dark Alliance is her family, because she wanted to love me so much as her Kirito. That is the reason why. While the original Alliance are going to go straight up to Bowser's Castle, along with where the Dark Alliance is going up. However, Batman sees the original Yumehara Nozomi by the name of Glitter Dream falling out of the sky. And Batman knows that there's still part of some that's within me that's still in there making a comeback. Of course, I wanted to save not just the Dark Alliance originally, but the original Alliance as well. Batman knows that he made a terrible mistake and dreadful one that he must never try to ever cover up such like these ever again. And someone say, yeah, Batman's not a really good leader to have. Why? Because he makes for covering up such as this, for finding out who my biological father is, was the worst mistake he ever made. Tony Stark, by the name of Iron Man, says we all make mistakes, Bruce. He knows that he will never try to do this again, and he knows he's going to do for what is right. He knows he's going to do something for what's right. So for that matter, oh. All right, take care, Kevin. Oh my, it's so both alliances are going to try to do what they do best. Of course, Bowser keeps an eye on both alliances. And I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be easy for him, so he wants these two alliances to duke it out for each other. Of course, Batman has an idea that he wanted to send the original Goku to find me, with Vegito being fused. So for that matter, he told him to take some allies with him who volunteered. Hopefully Regina has a plan from Glitter Force Doki Doki. So Karai also wanted to come, and she knows she feels really bad for stealing my memories or delete my memories from inside while being kissed. And it will not be an easy confrontation. Of course, they had a dream or a vision. That's right. That's right, Big Cammy. Bowser wanted both alliances to be fighting mad at each other rather than go after him, though. Inside the castle, the Dark Alliance got a head start, while the original Alliance were inside the castle from the first floors or something, while traversing inside. His secret mission was to get rid of both alliances at once. Of course, both while they're inside, but they will find out shortly. They are going to find out shortly soon about what's going to come. Batman. Here's something. Batman says, Kyle Bryant says, Batman has contingency plans for all his allies. Betcha he ever had a can of that dim stuff from Who Framed Roger Rabbit in case Bugs Bunny. In case Bugs Bunny and the other Looney Tune gets on his nerves. That would be interesting. Contingency plans for allies for something about Who Framed Roger Rabbit thing. Which I seen the movie, of course. Who did frame Roger Rabbit? It's the guy who tries to, I don't know, who's actually Toon disguised as a human. A crazed Toon disguised as a human. With the high, squeaky voice and a funny-looking humor with a string, but somehow he does anything to carve out into a freeway. Why a freeway, huh? So for that matter, Ruben Osari says Goku, Black, and Zamasu and Bowser versus Paper Mario and Dragon Ball characters in anime. Looney Tunes and DC Comics had a... Oh, really? That's interesting, Kyle. So, they had a dream. They noticed that I can both control both light and dark powers. That I finally am able to surpass Goku Black, my biological father. And yes, I was kind of laughing, like kind of having that evil laughter by feeling the dark powers within me of how strong I become. How to control both light and dark was not easy. And also having another dream is where I become the supreme ruler and the supreme ruler and powerful god that I became to be after defeating Goku Black in the first place and surpassing him by tracking down the original Alliance members who betrayed me, and for those who have not told me the whole truth. Filling with anger and incest, the original Alliance members have defected to join my new army of a new era, or should I say of a new order, if you want to know. The kind of new order to see with, along with Vegeta as my supreme commander, who became the next in line as the new god of destruction. And also Superman, who lost Lois Lane from the Injustice universe. If you want to know, wanted to see Lois Lane so badly. I could grant him his wish if only he served me first. And I told him to be my advisor. And he called me his eminence, that I am the mighty and merciful. I became more than just the demigod that everyone feared. I became a supreme god that everyone is afraid and feared upon, along with the Star Rod that I have captured and consumed the power that's within the Star Rod that's inside me. Brandon Williams says Bowser's tricked everyone and made everyone believe Goku Black was villain, but Bowser was not the villain. Goku Black plus Bowser was planning to I'm kind of off the mark about saying if you try to work on your little communication, Brandon Williams, that would make me a little better, but I'm having trouble seeing it. But I think I know where you're getting to it. Oh, the Mage Wolf. Yeah, I saw this on the comic strip thumbnail about the Supreme Ruler, that I feel like I'm starting to have the power cosmic, if you want to know. destroying those who have not joined me. For those who defected can join me, either that or be destroyed by the original alliance. The Dark Alliance are still with me as their supreme ruler and leader, as their ultimate god, if you want to know. Like, yeah, that is one way to put their Superman from Injustice 2 as my advisor. Zatsune Miku being with me all the way, a Vocaloid, if you want to know. Zatsune. And then Asuna right there, along with my legal mother, 21. She wanted to support me all the way. Only this time, hopefully, she will not eat me again. Of course, I took her hunger pains away for good. Austin Lawrence brings out another question. He says, I'm your Kirito. You see Yui making a hand of puppet of you. What do you do? Oh, it's simple. I would join in her puppet show of the story of being me. If I'm Kirito, I would love to see this as a for a puppet sideshow of me as in the story. And so for that, the original alliance knows that it's only a matter of time before I turn on them. There was a standoff. Not sure that they are ever going to duke it out, but something tells me that Regina finally notices something around the walls and within the castle from Bowser. He is listening. He is listening very well from around from all eyes and ears, from hidden in the walls from his own henchmen. He wanted to get rid of both of them. Bowser wanted to get rid of both of the alliances. Others of the original alliance members have finally caught up. And somehow, Bowser knows that the jig is up. He has to go introduce himself right in front of them inside Peach's castle. And so for that, they have to go all the way. And yes, the Potara items that Dark Glitter Dream asked me to break is broken. The Potara rings have to break them, but still remain fused. No, I don't know that game, Ruben. I really don't. And so for that, since the Dark Alliance acquired this new star power called Star Beam, they have to find a way to get rid of Bowser. The original alliance wanted to help me out, but since both alliances wanted to save me for my sake or protect me, they put their differences aside. I'm not kidding. They put their differences aside. Bowser knows that the only way to get rid of one of them or both of them is to wipe them out entirely with the power of the Star Rod. Bowser's plan was to get rid of both alliances in the first place when they walked into the castle or before they got to it. He knows how powerful the Dark Alliance is, including the original Alliance. So he thought of a way to come up with something that'll make him more powerful and invulnerable to the Star Beam. A mechanism right on top of the sky where Bowser is right under his feet. He said to come to one last and final battle, and so both alliances, once again, put their differences aside for my sake because they care about me and my safety. The Dark Alliance wanted to tell me the whole truth, and they finally did. The original Alliance wanted to protect me for what's right, even though that was wrong in the first place, by covering up and feeling regret and remorse. And how sorry it really feels from what happens. They finally got it. They finally understand of what it means to protect the ones you care about. I think they finally somehow they can come into a common agreement. If they want to protect Geno, they are willing to do that by defeating Bowser first. These challenges won't be easy, but they have to work together. And Bowser has now fully powered up with that mechanism right under his feet with the help of his henchman and one of their allies who is the Supreme Commander. They were so close to rescuing Princess Peach. Of course, Twink was there. Wanted to protect Princess Peach in the first place. One of my own people, and finally getting to see Twink in action. When Princess Peach makes a wish in prayer, Twink becomes stronger. He becomes stronger, and Rosalina knows this. Correct? You are correct, Big Cammy. Paper Mario Z was one of the stories in which both alliances worked together to combat a greater threat, and that is Bowser. Yeah, sometimes rivals, and in Big Cammy's question, and I know, and he is correct on this, and this is the greatest quote. Sometimes rivals have to be allies for the sake of the greater good. And you are correct. For those who wanted to protect, for those who they protect and love, for those who protect and love and want to marry for the greater good, is that they'll do anything to put themselves on the line against a greater foe, and that would be none other than Bowser. The Star Beam was going to work a second time, but instead it didn't work. They knew that both alliances were in trouble. When I did mention about Twink, about seeing Princess Peach coming to her aid about this, when he got stronger, making that wish, I had to bring in some of the allies along with my legal mom, 21, my bio mom, Rosalina, Captain Ginyu, Dark Glitter Dream, and Black Lady Queen, and Renee. They finally, getting Princess Peach out of there was the safety. Of course, we have to tell them that both alliances have to create a distraction, a great distraction, just long enough to to distract Bowser and try to get Princess Peach to safety. However, with this brand new power that Princess Peach gave to Twink, there is still a chance. There is still a chance that we can be able to match Bowser's new, undeniable, and invulnerability and his strength. I was not suffering amnesia on that part. While our heroes were on their way to Toad Town, Bowser wanted to kill Goku Black, and well, he was. But that is you do realize Bowser sent his henchmen, his trusted henchmen, for guarding the star spirits or taking them as captives, if you want to know. Because that is what literally happened. were taken captives. With that brand new star power, the star beam has been upgraded to Peach Beam. Both alliances, yeah. If I have at least I wasn't no. So yeah, I did not have amnesia, to be honest, Brandon Williams. It was a cover-up that I don't know who my biological parents were. And the thing is, it was right after when I was doing the comic strip thumbnails from Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Oh, Bowser's Fury, uh-huh. So when both alliances finally work for the first time, putting their differences aside for my sake, it was not an easy battle to win against Bowser. Bowser can heal from himself like several times, and both alliances are working so hard using Peach Beam with the brand new star powers combined, along with the Mushroom Kingdom's wishful prayers along around the entire entire land of Mario's world. Those who making wishes, granting them to Lumar's star beings fully powered up. Yeah, I remember I remember Shadow the Hedgehog game. Whether he does he remember was he a hero or a villain? I did not forget. I did not forget that. Swallowed air down the wrong tube. And so for that, Bowser had this coming. It was a tough battle, and we narrowly won. Both alliances working together for the first time, beginning to trust each other, even Goku Black himself, including Batman, were able to put their differences aside for my sake. Able to defeat the one and true enemy, Bowser. The Shadow Glitter Force team members, the original Glitter Force team members, the Sailor Scouts, the Black Moon Clan, including those from DC and Marvel characters. Yes, even Ryu from Street Fighter. Corrin and Camilla from Fire Emblem Fates. Green Lantern, Dr. Fate, Thor, the Incredible Hulk, Doctor Strange, Kurumi Tokisaki, Shadow Glitter Lucky, Glitter Beast, Glitter Breeze. Oh my gosh. A lot of Shadow Glitter Force members teams joining on my side, fighting against the one true foe. The Mew Mew Power Team, if you want to know. Wolverine, 21, Batman, Goku, Vegeta, all the works, and you name it, when we're going up against all-powerful foe. They know that working together is one thing. Trusting each other is also another. With both working together and trusting each other to take down Bowser is the key. And we narrowly won by that margin. And we know that Goku, yeah. No, Brandon Williams, Rosalina did not get killed. No. Rosalina didn't die. No, that does not work. No. That's not how it goes, Brandon Williams. That's not how it goes. Where did it ever say that she get killed off? No, she did not. You're talking about my biological mother. I was about to say unfinished business comes with Goku Black. When I say read the comic strip thumbnails from the words carefully, you got to read really carefully. Don't just pay attention on the, paying attention on the pictures is fine, but reading it is just as important. You got to read and work on your reading skills, Brandon. Work on it. That's how it works. So for that matter, Goku Black wanted to have one last battle along with an ally named Zamasu. But in his own terms. So if he wins, I would have to surrender to my biological father and do what he says. But if I win, I make a wish by bringing back the long-lost people who got wiped off from non-existence. It's Kirito and Mamoru. Kirito from Sword Art Online and Mamoru from Sailor Moon. Those are the people. That is why I want to bring them back, and also saving both alliances. He knows he's going to win, Goku Black and Zamasu, however. They never realize how long they long for to battle me for so quickly and so long. They finally fall into the hands of defeat by Vegito, who are fused with Goku and Vegeta, not me. I got out of the fusion form being traded. And that is how it goes from what happened of Goku Black's final demise, now called being Zamasu fusion form. And now both alliances are finally able to work together and seeing this final battle to reach its climax point. They know, the Dark Alliance knows that I can be its leader by helping them and saving them and also telling me the truth. The original Alliance and Batman, however, will never able to try to pull that cover up ever again. And he will do better this time. He knows that I can do well by having both alliances. And they will go, like, in the near future on a planetary mission. But first, while taking me that, I have to go to Feast back in New York City, where it takes place right here in this game of Marvel Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure both alliances, for the first time, will have building that trust takes time, and working together as well with building that trust is the key that can make that future a better one on both counts. So I'm pretty sure both alliances, the original and the Dark Alliance, will have a better future by working together and for generations to come. Let's see. Brandon Williams said Rosalina went back to her place and Goku Black was there. Gino questioned why was he there. To Rosalina had no clue. He was wearing a hoodie. He couldn't see Goku Black's face, if you want to know, until he found out later. So yeah, Kyle Bryant says, Batman, in his words, I will never conspire again. Fingers crossed. So, what do you, if you guys have one last question, what is your final conclusion and the final sayings of this story of how it goes of Paper Mario Z? of this exciting that the story is like. I never knew it was going to be well done when I put this into it so much, but I mean, what do you guys want to leave? What do you guys want to leave with your any part of the story of Paper Mario Z? I'm pretty sure some of you guys still have not read all the comic strip thumbnails of Paper Mario Z. I mean, it's all right to read it, the whole story and the whole shebang. If anything goes to say, this is how the story goes. Oh, it is compelling and very interesting. The cover-up plot about the mystery of the biological father besides the biological mother was like the suspenseful history making of why did these two go together. And it's simple. Rosalina had this special child, which is me, and Goku Black wanted to have a son by curing Rosalina's son first, which is me, donating his blood. Become part Saiyan, parts Lumar Star Being, full demigod, walking in the footsteps of Goku Black, sharing his fighting skill, powers, fighting style, and his sense of justice is what he wanted me to become. The original Alliance feared that if I become like him, and if they found out that that this cover-up was a way to protect me by doing this, so do you believe it was a smart choice to cover up the little white lies so I will not be more like my real father, Goku Black? You definitely, definitely, as many times as you want, Big Cammy, on both the comic strip thumbnails, on the Alliance board, and the videos as well. Yes, I mean, such a compelling story like this is one way to put it into track. You were surprised that Goku Black and Rosalina were like, how are they married and how they are together, and finding out that yes, and you did mention about drones by saying that because that was your idea. The drone thing was your idea when I put it up in those words that she was following me everywhere with her drones, and you mentioned about that dream, and it was a brilliant plan, and so I wanted to put that into place. And also putting it into Marvel Spider-Man of the continuation of the Arkhamverse storyline, or the Ultimate Arkhamverse storyline. Does anybody have one last question before we end this live stream? One last one last question, because after that I am going to end this live stream and there will be a video premiere from Austin Lawrence. So I want to try to make sure I cut this close, like some near 4:30. The drone idea, yep, you remember that. I love the drone idea. Once again, was your idea, and I really do enjoy it very, very much. Fantastic. Also coming in the near future, I'll do the comic strip thumbnails of Wake Me Up Asuna and Mega Man X7. I'm pretty sure for those who are interested, yes, especially, let's see why is Goku Black kind of involved in this or somewhat. I'm going to start off with the Mega Man X games with the comic strip thumbnails, and then the part of Wake Me Up Asuna will be a part of something new to that matter. So you'll see it, and I'm pretty sure Austin Lawrence will be interested on that Wake Me Up Asuna comic strip thumbnails as well. Bulma wipes out the hair. Kyle's final conclusion of that question. Suggestion. Bulma wipes out the hair of... I'm sorry, but the Vegeta... but Vegeta's being fused with Vegeta and being kissed by more than one woman is going to make him feel like second thoughts. Oh my gosh! Yeah. Remember, the Dark Alliance were telling me the whole truth. Their intention was to never hurt me, Brandon. They wanted to tell me the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I'm starting to sound like Phoenix Wright. You now have both alliances working together for the first time. And finally, with both alliances putting their differences aside, I believe they can they look for a better future. A better prospect future. They have to work together. They have to build that trust in the beginning, and they're finally beginning to build that trust. It takes little by little, both Alliance and Dark Alliance alike. Where the Dark Alliance hide in the shadows to stop any tyranny, foe, and villainy, and spoken of hidden lies, and the original Alliance fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. Same thing goes with the Dark Alliance. They are willing to do anything because of my sake, because of my safety, because how much they care, because how much they want to, and how much they love me for. Oh, and here, definitely, Big Cammy's final conclusions is in his saying. We know that if any other evil like Bowser ever rise again, then both alliances will be there to stop them. Cammy, the Infinity Stone, and the anti-life equation, the multiverse Dragon Balls. Yeah, that is right. Ruben. All the fair weeks. Talk about the fair weather in the sky, and we go to the fair with the Shista Carnival. So, yeah. It seems I'm going to have the big hair. Oh, poor Vegeta. He's never going to let that go. It's like, he's thinking to himself, okay, I kissed more than one moment. I had my fill. I'm never going to forget that feeling. And I just can't let it go as a Saiyan. And you know what? He's right. He just wants to let it go, and he wants to forget so badly. But how can he forget so badly? Well, I guess that's going to be in his subconscious for the rest of his days by never telling Bulma about this ever. And if he has been found out and been found wanting, I guess Bulma's going to be more than just in a good way. So there you have it. Maybe to make both alliances will still fight as one. So Mage Wolf says maybe make both alliances will still fight as one, not separate for good. I would say not separating themselves, to be honest. Yeah, I would say that, not separating themselves. To be, you know what? You are correct, Mage Wolf, and guess what? It will happen that they're not going to be separated. There will be challenges by trying to working together and building that trusting relationship is the beginning of a brand new future. No, Bulma will have to prove herself as Vegeta's soulmate by yes, Kyle. Oh gosh. Big Cammy says, Kyle, would she do that using the Infinity Gems and Gala and pulling a Thanos? Yes. I'm going to snap my fingers. If I'm Bulma, I would snap my fingers and pull a Thanos while using the Infinity Gauntlet. With a different, and using Dragon Balls at the same time. That's my, Kyle Ryan says, that's my Bulma. Yonder it much, Kyle. I think, oh my goodness. I need oxygen. I think I need oxygen. Thank you very much. Woo! Oh my gosh. That is so outrageously funny, but so very true, Kyle. I love your way of thinking. I love the conclusion, and most of all, I love everybody's having a great time. And tell me, and also, please leave a comment section below. What are your final thoughts? And what is the surprising way of seeing Vegeta being fused with me, being kissed by Black Lady Queen and Dark Glitter Dream and those others who are waiting next in line? It's like, you've got to be kidding me. If you're Vegeta and this is Family Feud, you're wondering how many points you will score for the big one. Oh my gosh. It is so funny. Okay. So once again, leave a comment section below and write on what your thoughts on Vegeta being fused with me, because that is like one of the most bizarre and beyond measurement of all time. Me and Vegeta being fused as Vegito, being kissed by them as a lovable memory that Vegeta will never forget. Oh my gosh, as your friendly neighborhood superhero who takes chances, making mistakes, and getting messy like peanut butter and chocolate or breakfast for dinner, because when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And I will still be able to do Kirby's Epic Yarn, and also coming soon in the near future, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, which I will be doing that on the original Nintendo Wii. And we'll be doing also in the near future Super Mario Brothers U on the Wii U. Hyrule Warriors, like the original Hyrule Warriors if you want to know, which I will be doing that as well in the near future, which I did the deluxe version. That's not the original. We'll also be doing Halo 3 ODST and Shenmue 3. And there you have it. And also Fire Emblem Three Houses. I just finished most of the first half of Fire Emblem Three Houses, and now I'm on my second. Well, I'll be doing that in New Game Plus, and doing this for each and every one of you guys very, very, very much. So that is my focus, and that I will be doing. And also, hopefully, I'll have some other new games to play with you guys as well. Once again, your friendly neighborhood superhero, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And I'll see you guys next time in the near future with Kirby's Epic Yarn or another video for next week right here in Leo's Let's plays alliance. Once again, fight with honor, love, truth, and justice, and friendship is magic for everyone. Thank you guys for watching. You've been a great audience. We kept the chat under control. And once again, what is your favorite thing, or what is your favorite part of the subject of the story of Paper Mario Z? Is it Vegeta being while being fused with Vegeta being fused with me while being kissed by two women and more, or the shocking truth of the biological parents, or the both alliances working together? Leave a comment section below the what said video. Thank you and have a great night.